Welcome to Inner Fire Motivation Story. Subscribe my channel, like and share my video. The Parrot Who Never Gave Up. In the heart of a lush green forest, where the sun painted golden streaks on the treetops and the wind hummed soft lullabies, lived a bright green parrot named Piku. Piku wasn't like the other parrots. While others spent their days flying around, playing and gossiping on branches, Piku had something much more important on his mind. His little baby parrot, Miku. Miku had hatched only a few days ago. She was tiny, fluffy, and delicate. Her chirps were soft, and her wings not yet strong enough to fly. Piku was a single parent, and he had only one mission in life: to give Miku a safe home and enough food to grow strong. But there was one big problem. The storm a few weeks ago had destroyed their nest. Their tree branch had broken, and all the soft twigs and leaves they had collected were blown away. Many animals in the forest had found shelter again, but for Piku and Miku, there was no home. That didn't stop Piku. Every morning, before the first lig, Piku set out to build a new home. He flew far into the forest to find the strongest twigs, the softest feathers, and the driest leaves. With each piece he carried back, he carefully added to the new nest, built higher up in a sturdier tree where no storm could reach. Other animals laughed. "Why work so hard, Piku?" said a lazy squirrel. "You can live in the tree hollows like us, or take an old abandoned nest," chuckled a monkey. "Why build from scratch?" But Piku smiled and kept working. He knew that what he was building was not just a nest, it was a future for his child. He worked under the sun when it was hot, and under the stars when it was cold. When the rain came, he shielded Miku with his own wings and waited patiently before setting out again. His feathers got dirty, his beak got sore from carrying so many sticks, but Piku didn't stop. In between building, he also had to collect food. With the changing seasons, many fruits had disappeared. Some birds stole from each other, and others gave up and waited for luck. Not Piku. He explored deeper into the forest, sometimes flying miles each day, just to bring back the sweetest berries and ripest guavas for Miku. He never ate first. "My child eats before me," he always said, with a smile on his tired face. One day, as Piku was returning with food, a large hawk spotted him. It swooped down, sharp claws ready. Piku dropped the food and darted through the trees. He flew fast, heart pounding, thinking only of one thing: Miku. She was alone in the half-finished nest. With clever turns and narrow escapes, Piku finally lost the hawk. He was exhausted and had no food left, but he didn't give up. He rested for a few moments and flew back again, this time twice as far, to find better food. That night, Piku returned late. Miku was chirping softly, scared and hungry. Piku nuzzled her gently and said, "Papa's here, don't worry." He fed her, fluffed the nest, and sang a lullaby until she slept. Days turned into weeks. Slowly, the nest took shape. It was strong, beautiful, and cozy. Miku grew bigger, her feathers fuller, her chirps louder. She started flapping her wings, and one day, she took her first flight. Right around the tree where Piku stood watching, his eyes full of tears. The same animals who once laughed now gathered around. "Piku, you've built the best nest in the forest," said the squirrel. "And Miku is growing so well," added the monkey. "You've done it all on your own." Piku looked at them, then at Miku flying in the sunlight, and said, "I didn't do it alone. I did it with love, purpose, and hard work. When you have someone you care about, you never give up." From that day on, the animals looked at Piku not just as another parrot, but as a symbol of strength and dedication. And in the heart of the forest, among the tallest trees, was a nest that reminded everyone of what a parent's. And hard work could build, even in the face of storms, danger, and doubt. Moral of the story: hard work, love, and dedication can overcome any obstacle. When we work with purpose and from the heart, even the toughest challenges can become beautiful successes. Bye-bye to Inner Fire Motivation Story. Subscribe my channel, like, and share my video.